while the game was booted up with no file loaded, like nothing unlocked, I put our memory card in, backed out of a menu, and instantly all of our shit, this guy appeared and everything. It didn't have to like load the game like it always does. It just instant.
Huh.
So that's like a Digino Gaming video or something. Or like a Mark Brown video, or like everyone needs to collaborate to figure out what's going on.
Should I change this aspect ratio to make it more in line with yours? Hold on.
Sure.
Hold on. Properties, and then I wonder if this is gonna work midstream. Hold on. Let's see if this works. Hold on. Bro, this is gonna be so funny. It's gonna freeze for a second. There it goes, frozen, and boom, baby. Looks like shit. I want your opinion on something. Am I a
Or do
shitty
you
person?
Smash or Pass Hot Shots Golf 3 edition?
Okay, who did I be last time?
You were the first girl, the one that has like the anime unlock. That way you
Tiffany?
can't unlock. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm sticking with my women because is this
Kamala?
Kamala.
There.
President?
Yep. Now watch this drive.
I salute you. I mean, presidents usually just play golf and rule the country anyway. So they had a guy on the King Krista podcast. His name is Jeff Grubb. Have you ever heard of him?
No.
He is someone.
Never be this character ever.
He was someone who leaks video games. I'm sure he has a different job, but he leaks games and information about games. He was the one that leaked that the Metroid Prime remaster was going to happen. He's a very reputable source. He says in the podcast that he's gotten
Have to be Mitch.
reached out from developers who have asked him not to do it, like please don't leak the game, whatever. But he's got he says he remembers who he does it for. It's the fans, not the developers. So he'll do it anyway. And they treat him like he's like a really good person. We did fall last time, right?
I think we did Spring on Mount Sakura CC.
How do I change?
And I'm playing as Mitch.
How do I change? Oh, there we go.
Oh, it changes the whole round.
Should we do? Are you
Or-
sure we did spring?
Yeah, because I was like, oh, the cherry blossoms on Mount Sakura.
So we'll do fall.
But is this the same hole or the same course?
Yes.
How do you unlock the others?
I have to do story mode. I did find out that you only actually have to do the first 3 parts of the story, not the whole list, to unlock all the stages. So if I could just do that, or if you can figure out a code that fucking works, then we'll be fine. But yeah, they treat this dude...
So we've already done these 18 holes?
They treat this dude like... Yeah, the whole... I'm doing the different seasons. That's why we're only doing one at a time.
Or you do every season of every hole, though?
There's only 5.
But that's a lot. That's like...
Will,
20...
Listen, don't complain until
I don't really
it's
like
gonna
this game.
be a lane, okay?
Like,
That's
it
the way
seems
we
like a
can-
waste of time to do the same 18 holes over and over.
But there's so many wonderful characters like Mitchell Hoff to
That
play
play
as.
horribly.
Just because you picked the first guy really badly. Anyway, can I finish my story? You're gonna just be a little douchebag you diarrhea douchebag the entire time. No. So people treat this dude like he's the bee's knees, right? Like he's the best. And he says he does it for the fans. Fuck that guy. I think that's shitty. People ask him, please, like, what if you ask me, please don't piss on my carpet? And I go, well, I'm doing it for me. And I just pissed on your carpet. Like, wouldn't you be like, fuck you? Like, so people come up to this guy and they say, please don't leak our game. And he's like, I do it for the fans. You don't need to leak the game. You're just hurting the people making the video games. Look at Last of Us. That game lost sales because of leaks. You're literally hurting people more than you're helping people, and you're treating it like it's a fucking... I don't know. Anyway, Richard says hi. Hi, Richard. How you doing?
I might honestly, like, not buy this one. Like,
You
1 and
you
2 are
already,
good.
You already don't like it. Why would you buy it? Even before this, you were like, yeah, I'm not feeling this one. Were you still, like, after the first part, were you still, like, on the fence? Like, maybe?
I was like, well, if I just get the Game Shark and unlock everything, then it'll be an enjoyable game. But no.
You're a fucking giant.
I know.
Oh, the audio's probably super unsynced.
My coin?
Do we know anything about Hot Shots Golf 4? Is it made by the same people? And
I think it is like from the second game onward, like all of them.
Okay.
Maybe it just gets worse. Oh god.
I also want to hear your opinion about video games. That might sound like a no-brainer.
But it's not. Mel, like, he did like a long jump. I'm pretty sure I said it last time, but like he was doing the long jump, like, and he froze, like it was a to be continued. We'll be right back segment. I love how Crystal's just watching, like she's just a statue.
This is what she does when we're alone. Remember, I told you she like gets on top of shit and she'll just watch me play a game or watch a show.
Like yeah, he was doing that, but like he stopped. I think because you like advanced it, so he just froze where he was.
We are in an age of video games, right?
Where I feel ashamed to play video games. More ashamed than when people were forced to be ashamed back in the day. Like, playing a video game meant you were a nerd. Now that it's more accepted, I feel like a loser.
What, fucking...
I'm also wearing these bad shorts where the phone falls out, so I'm, like, constantly doing a phone check.
This is why...
I put it behind my wallet.
This is why I wear these.
Yeah. I didn't get my, like, clothes for phone... Whatever. I should try, like, now when I go to a fitting room, they should allow me to sit down with a phone in my pocket
is that like,
and see if it falls out.
Is that like Bob for Toys?
Yeah.
Clothes for phones. What's the currently, what game are you most excited to play?
Like a new one
like
upcoming?
Yeah.
Mario RPG Remake is
okay,
the only one.
What was the last one?
I guess Level Up Remake.
And before that?
The Capcom Collection.
No, there's another one. Another remake.
Was it Resi 4?
Resi 4.
I was a little less excited for that, actually.
Well, you didn't grow up with it, but like you were still like, oh, let's play it when it comes out. Like,
yeah, it's just remakes.
Yeah.
That's all we care about.
But like, it's not us. This is the industry. They don't make games that like what we grew up with anymore. And so the only way we can get the kicks of the games that we liked back when we were kids is when they remake games that were popular back when we were kids.
Yeah.
Games
they don't make new ideas anymore.
Correct.
And when they do, no one cares. But I still want to give like Astral Chain a shot and Scarlet Nexus.
That's
and, like,
that's the thing. But it's like it's very rare for me to look at a game and be fucking hooked. Like Stellar Blade, of course. Is this me?
Yeah.
Oh
or
shit.
Sable. Sorry. Like we were like, oh, Sable looks really good.
Bro, Sable looks really good. But again, that came out before the pandemic, right?
I don't remember. No, I think it came out after.
After?
Oh, what did it?
You're still going in.
Yeah, but like I hit it, I double tapped it, but only registered the first one. Please, God,
Look
don't
at
take
fucking
me.
Crystal right now.
Yeah.
I was thinking of
now
getting.
she's reading the chat.
Yeah. Richard, sound good. How you guys doing? Doing good. Richard's
Upset
Chris
stomach.
Chris is having an existential crisis with me right now.
Cause we've done this already.
It's okay.
It doesn't look any different, actually.
It doesn't. Hold on, actually. Get out of this.
Did we do fall?
Hold on. Get out of this real quick.
Like leave the whole thing.
Like leave the whole.
I don't think you can. Did you just do a reset?
Yeah.
I didn't know you could.
Sorry, something about like resetting and seeing the canyon. I'm going winter. That's the most different looking season. If it looks no different, I'm not fucking dealing with it, okay? Can you close that door?
The toilet has joined the joined the chat.
Oh, weird dude.
Did it put? It remembered his costume. This game's advanced.
I'm going winter.
So what do you have to do to unlock the others?
I just have to do the next 2 parts of story mode.
I guess I'll leave it with you then.
There's no code that will just unlock the stages.
I did put it in. It said unlock all courses. It just didn't work.
I might double check it to make sure there's like not one thing off.
Now we're in a dilemma because I'm the only one with the Game Shark still, and you're the only one who's willing to play this game.
It's fine. I'll just play it.
It shouldn't be bad. Like, just playing the game, that's fine. It's just the whole you earn.
No.
Yeah, it doesn't look. Are we done? Are we done?
No, yeah, no. So we're just gonna do the 5 courses. I've changed my mind. I thought they were gonna look noticeably different.
No.
That's what I.
Let's just do them. Yeah, versus. Yeah, let's just do one player. Yeah.
Oh no! Did I not hit?
No, you did. You're single player.
No. Let's
You can do them here.
We already have the other two unlocked.
We do?
Yes, I unlocked 2 of them off camera.
Oh.
And then you were like, "Oh, don't do it anymore. Let me do the codes." And so I stopped and I let you do the codes.
Okay.
I'm not gonna be Kamala though if I only have this game a certain amount of times.
You were gonna pick like V5 Primus.
You know,
These characters are kind of lackluster. Overall.
Yeah, the first game had such crazy characters.
So you're Lynn. Let's see if we got like Hector in here. Or anyone else named after
Estelle. I gotta be Estelle next, unless you want Estelle. His name is fucking
stupid,
Zeus.
Though. Yeah, this is Zeus.
I mean, Estelle Harris looked kind of stupid, but. You know. Richard said, "What's your crisis, Chris? What's Tristan done this time?" Literally, what
just
happened?
what we were just talking about.
See, I thought
you only had the first one unlocked. I'm like, I'm not gonna do each of these 4 times.
Oh no. I have 3 of them unlocked so far.
I don't think any of these other characters are named after Fire Emblem characters in any way.
I was gonna say.
Oh, there is a Louise, but I was already Louise, and I never want to play as Louise again.
Estelle, herself, Estelle Harris, wasn't very attractive, but I still love her.
Mm.
Do you know she was on like
I'll just
Slaves back in the day? Yeah, see, I have Aloha Beach and Western Valley. I just don't have the last 2. That's
okay.
it.
Yeah, the code. Not even this game is such bullshit. Not even the codes can unlock everything.
So Aloha Beach. Let me really.
Because like, there's the anime girl that we couldn't unlock.
Let's do Let's pick the 4 seasons. This midday. That's gotta be spring, right? All right.
Yeah.
This.
Well, this gotta be summer.
Summer, yeah. Summer, spring.
Bagpipe. That can be fall or winter.
Fall, and then
You
forest.
Winter.
Who doesn't like walking
Winter.
through a forest in the winter? Let's go, bro.
Joe
Alright,
Biden
so
got lost
this
in the
is
forest in the
summer.
winter.
Yeah, so the reason I want to do is because I thought it was going to be strikingly different, like different winds, different like stuff, but it looks like it's exactly the same. It had the exact same wind and everything. I thought
those new backgrounds are
is-
really stupid where it's just a character bouncing around like a DVD screensaver. Like, I love the stock photos of just environments way more, but you can't like filter which ones appear in the random. Is that a new Final Fantasy game, Crisis Chris? Part of the 7 compendium or whatever you want to call it.
This game actually, like, I can't believe I got disappointed with this. Like,
it's Saja's Golf, and we're disappointed. Like,
wait, how many?
guest characters.
How many courses did the last game have?
That I don't remember.
Was it 5? It was more than 5, right?
A lot of games only have 1 course, like NES Golf. I mean,
Are you high?
Hal's Hole in One Golf on Super Nintendo only has 1 course.
So here's one thing: you have more power shots than I do. You have 12. I have 10.
Yeah, so every character has different attributes. It's just Louise had such a small window.
Yeah, but
so
I'm
you had
sure
to be like a pro player.
But I'm sure the power was like the highest of the characters. At least he's back.
Yeah, they brought Mel back. But you can't play as him. Like, he's retired now. He just runs.
I like
around.
this song.
The music's good. Especially when you remember to turn it on. I don't know why they make that a thing. I guess because in real
It's
life,
like
golf, there's no
atmospheric.
music. Yeah.
Oh, that was bad.
But I always prefer music over no music.
Seriously. I'm trying to think. The newest game I'm excited for is Stellar. Obviously, I just said it. But I can't remember what other games I've seen recently where I've been like, that's the one. Unless you count like milk inside a bag of milk. But I just like that because it looks like a one.
And because Connor will call you downstairs to show you the name of it.
Yeah. That was
like I'll watch trailers that Nintendo and PlayStation put out to like get excited for new stuff. But most of it, like, they put out a lot of shovelware, but then like every now and then there'll be a game that piques my interest.
I mean, even like Mario Wonder, everyone's like talking about how much they want this game to come out, how excited they are for it, and I'm like, it's.
I'm intrigued. I'm just not excited.
It's Wii with an art style, you know what I mean? Like,
and I mean, I'm glad they put like Daisy and Yoshi as playable characters in it.
Is this just Sonic Adventure? Why is the water only animated? Like, that looks jarring, right?
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, the rest of it's just a background. It's just part of the whole image of the skybox. It's like Mario 64 where the water just ends in plain sight.
I want to play 64 again, but I'm thinking maybe if we play it again, we should do the DS. It's a worse version, but, you know, I don't know.
I mean, yeah, you can get it on the. You can crack it on the Wii U.
I have it.
Yeah.
I already own it on the Wii U. I bought every single one that was available, just so you know.
Yeah.
Every single game I could have bought, the day it shut down, I bought. But remember, I almost couldn't. Do you remember?
Yeah, where they're like, no.
They're like, we're not letting you put your points in.
No.
No. You bitch! Can you... Obvious best of talk. Can you guess what my favorite joke in that best of is? Also, you didn't have to add the Mario thing. It's not that funny. I just thought it was amusing. I know you probably added it because I brought it up. I was like, oh fuck. I was like, I just thought it was funny that that's the exact moment I skipped to. And I was like, haha. No, my favorite joke is during Scott Pilgrim. We started talking about how shit the music is, and I was like, you know, I love Nobuo Uematsu and all, but like sometimes you have to go to music school. Yeah. I was like, that's such quick thinking. I don't think I could make.
I love my like little thing. It's like it sounds like 8-bit threw up.
8-bit threw up.
Or every time you're just like, this music is horrible. Like,
Sharky, you better not have this shit.
Answer me now.
And then it's like, we're definitely sitting in the order. I was a little upset.
I don't even remember what the actual order was, because like we were arguing who hated
Sharky,
it more.
Connor, me, you.
Yeah.
But
that was my
like
headcanon order.
Sharky didn't say anything good about the game, so I think he didn't like it.
I think Connor by the end, he's like, this sucks. I think he finally admits, like he's defending it at first, like, yeah, why you guys hate this? And then he's like, this is bad. And honestly, I don't blame the developers, because I'm gonna give, well, I own it, the Shredder's Revenge a shot. But Ubisoft like published the game, and they're probably the main reason why Scott Pilgrim sucked.
You know, I'm very much glad that you're very behind with editing, and that you'll never catch up, because by the time you get there, we don't remember any of like the key moments anymore, and so like it's like a new experience for us again.
I feel like hype is a little blinding sometimes. Like, well, I'm just so excited because I remember all this shit that happened, but now it's like, yeah, it's a fresh thing. You don't have anything to look forward to. So it is a total surprise. Like Game Grumps was like very like a hype channel. It's like, oh, Sonic 06. When they upload a Sonic 06 episode, everyone goes nuts. But then there's just like a mediocre episode, or just like the big games that they play. Like the beginning of it's funny, so every time they upload something from it, it's like everyone's gonna be like going ape shit about it, and they always go back to the what is this moment and the 7 asses and the Mr. Wilson and all the stupid memes.
It's also why I'm glad we're not big, because there's no demand for us to get this shit out, so we can just take our time. But granted, hype aside, the next one.
Yeah, the main reason I would never...
Is it all of them, or are you just playing...
I'm gonna do all of them.
Okay.
Well, it depends on how long it ends up being.
Bro, Mega
Man and Street Fighter, like, if it ends up being super long, I'll probably split it up into half. Mel just sidestepped.
If you split it up into half, are you gonna wait to edit the other half until you would have gotten to?
No, I'll like actually.
I remember Mega Man being like a horrible time, but like a fun stream time.
Yeah. What is going on? I'm using the short wedge. That's what you use to get out of here, right? Or is it the pitching wedge? Then it.
This is why I'm glad I know nothing about golf. I just do what the game gives
me. It's not working. Am I not hitting it right now?
Just go full on.
Alright, fine.
Channel's sake, go full on.
This is what this game is.
I hope she's handling it very well. Wait, no. How do you go for it? Like a stalker. Alright. Crystal, you're right in the way. That was my 5th stroke?
It was like my 7th at least. Yeah.
And I'm still not in the hospital. 5 strokes in, I'm good, baby.
He literally just does the father-son Earth and
I
Air.
couldn't imagine playing Cosmic Collision, making it, and then someone leaking out the like. Do you know what villains are playable?
That is like a turd, like just a giant ass turd. There it is.
You know what I'm talking about? That?
Yeah.
It's like the big thing. I'm like getting ready to announce. We're hyping it up, and then someone just goes, "By the way." I would find him, and I would kill him. Jeff Grubb will turn into Worm Grub. I'm kidding. Oh, man. Do you like how fast I noped out of that, by the way?
Yeah.
When you're like, this looks no different, I'm like, you're right. What is this?
Is this a part of the world where all the seasons are the same?
Yeah. I mean, some places.
Yeah, they don't have seasons. So they just picked that place for this game to be lazy. They're like, oh,
technically it's winter time. No, stop being grubby. Fuck.
Why didn't they do like morning and night?
Because no one golfs at night.
I guess, but it'd be nice to.
It'd be nice to have options.
Keep your options open.
Keep your options open. Keep your legs open. Welcome back. Open your legs, Asher. Come on. Keep them open.
Wow, Bookman Stadium 3 has some weird minigames.
Bro,
You know, Stadium 2 is actually Stadium 3.
Yeah, because Stadium 2 is nothing. So
Stadium 1 is actually Stadium 2.
Yesterday, I told Sharky about this on stream, so you're gonna hear the story twice when you eventually get here in 3.5 years. I was at the gym with Anthony yesterday, and while I'm standing next to him, while he's like right before he does his set, I get a text from him that says "fuck you," and I'm like, okay, and he goes, "Sorry, wrong person." I was like, oh, okay, that makes sense. Yeah, he probably was trying to make fun of someone else, and then right after, go fuck yourself. I was like, what the fuck, man? So I'm just trying to get my reps in, bro.
Did Connor show you the iFunny thing with the gym? Sorry to remind you of dark times of like a few days ago. It was like, Tristan would love this. He'd love it.
I don't think he actually did. You suck. You know that? You fucking suck.
Whoa, dude. He's flying away. This is the best character in the game. I'm playing as him very well, and that was an amazing animation. Whoa, you just skipped Panda.
We'll see Panda.
Go back.
We'll see Panda again.
Yeah, get another bow.
Oh, he had a propeller on his back.
No, it was his hair. It was his pigtail.
Oh.
His ponytail.
Is that what it was?
Yeah. This is risky, but we're going for it.
Risky boots. By the way, I found out something about the audio unalignment and all that shit. It's based on
risky boots.
It's based on the HDMI you're using.
Oh, like pass through.
Like the pass through for HDMI.
Shit.
So I'm gonna find the perfect one for each console and write it down. I already know the best options for PC. That way I don't have to play this guessing game every time. Of like every stream I'm silent, so I'm listening to the thing and whatever. That's boring, right? I'm gonna just write it all down, and then hopefully we'll be good every time. That's why it's always just slightly different if we go like PS4 or PS5. It's always like just a little bit of an adjustment.
But if it's the HDMI output into the TV, we're still hearing it with that same delay. Are you talking about like for the Elgato?
For the Elgato. Remember how I have to do the audio lineup between what we're saying when it gets through here to when it goes through there, and how it's usually like a little echo? Because of that pass-through going into the Elgato into here, we hear it right, but it's not lining up with that.
So can't you just get one with like no delay?
No, because that doesn't exist.
Yeah, I know. In the digital age, there is no
Did
delay.
you not watch Nakey Jakey's video? Technology sucks.
So each one just takes a different like sweet spot HDMI.
Yeah, so the pass-through is...
We're done with technology. That's it.
Even if it says the same thing, it's slightly different.
Richard, if we dropped the channel and started a book club, would you join in, like... With no technology, there'd be no way to contact you, but, like, I don't know, send letters. Like, if you don't want to give your address, just, like, we'll just put somewhere else around you, and we'll, like, you can just go pick up the letters.
Shut up.
And we can just discuss books we read.
Is this not...
Oh, that's me, sorry.
Oh.
Because between, like, this game and whatever you just said about HDMI, I'm pretty much fed. Like, I'm hungry, but I'm fed.
I can't tell. So this is higher, I think. So I'm gonna do that. That looks about right.
It's gonna go to the right.
I can't tell.
Think of the little like dots as like water dripping. That's your incline. So it's fairly dripping. You want to go to the right because it's dripping to the left.
Oh.
Horizontal and vertical. So you're also in you're going upward.
Okay. That makes things so much easier. Richard said, "Can't live without my bro gals."
I know.
You said I know?
Yeah.
I'm reading it to you.
No, I'm saying it to Richard. I
know. I thought you were like getting mad at me for reading the chat. I'm like, bro, I'm sitting here, I'm doing my job. I get paid for this. Sis, I can't.
You can't pay for your sis.
You can't pay for shit.
That's Connor's job.
You can't pay for shit in Detroit. That's why we all steal here. This is the same.
It looks the same as the last one. Are they all just the same layouts? This is.
No, the other one had a bridge. I was getting confused.
It looks the same.
It looks the same, but it's not. It's slightly different. How many do I have? 7, multiple 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. That's perfect. Okay. Look at that hit. Cream cheese. Gotta kill Son Goku. Gotta kill Praxis. He could do it. He could kill Praxis. How are you farther than me in life?
Isn't it funny that the first time Jack ever spoke, he couldn't even fulfill his dream?
Yeah, because he couldn't even kill Praxis.
That's why he couldn't get another game. So I couldn't even.
Here's a question, Chris. Well, there's no bunker over there.
Because you know, if they announce a Jack like 4 or something, that'll be like our most hyped game because it's just another sequel of an actually good game.
Well, at least it'll be a new fucking game, you know what I mean? It's not just like a Jack 1 remake game where it's like, I know all the content that's going to be in it. You know what I mean? At least it's like a new game where they can do different things. Resident Evil 4 did different things, but like the things they did were just to make it more complicated for no reason.
OB? I'm about to OD.
Like, the remake did not need all the stupid fucking ammo crafting and the gem placements.
It's just games today.
It's
I don't
padding.
like it. It is. It's quantity over quality.
Think about how simple Resi 4 was, and that's why it was so effective.
Yeah.
That's why it was such a good game. It was so simple. But games can't be simple anymore because they're in competition with things that are so complex.
Yeah.
So it's like they need to add all these added details and shit. When in reality, just make a good fucking game.
And games need to be super long too, so people think they're getting their money's worth because they're just so addicted to a game that's not actually fun.
I got so happy when they announced the new Assassin's Creed game information. You know what they said? Yeah. It's gonna be like 4 times shorter than the last game. They said it's not gonna be on the scale of Odyssey at all. And I'm like, or Valhalla, and I was like, thank you. That's like a 500-hour game. Granted, divided by 4, that's like still over 100 hours, but like, this, just fucking put the scale down. Put the scale down a little bit. Stay in your fucking lane.
I want to see the replay on that.
This one?
No, look at the stream, just watch it right now.
Yeah.
Praying again. Don't take me. This guy's great.
We're tied. Right?
Can we stop here?
No, my name is Tide. No, Tide is what I ate, not my name.
Oh, you wanted Thai food, not Tide Pods?
Oh no, I gave you the wrong thing. If I do it again, then Mark Cerny's gonna come out and swing.
Whoa, Mel, he just appeared. Like, if you flash
Can you
step.
imagine Tiger Woods hits a shot and his caddy's like, that was fucking nice. Like, as it's flying.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
Watch when you hit it. Like,
I know, he just shows up, he's like, dude, fucking great. Bro!
he flash step.
He flash stepped. So remember how, there's a scene in the original Bleach where Byakuya mentions that Ichigo is that fast without using flash step?
Yeah.
Yeah, that doesn't exist. That scene doesn't exist. I remember so clearly that he says that, but he never does. I asked Connor the same thing. He's like, yeah, I remember that. I'm like, yeah, I just rewatched it.
We were in the wrong universe. Where the Viz dub left it in.
I'm thinking that maybe there's some truth to that shit, because there are things that I remember clearly. Like, I remember it like fucking it was my firstborn child. And fucking I get to it and I'm like, no, that's not how it happens at all. It's kind of like how you guys with the Finding Dory thing. You could have swore to me that he says it like gruffly, like, yes. But in reality it's like, Like I'm thinking that, cause you guys were with me before I saw it. You guys were so adamant.
What?
You guys were so clear to me that it was like
just like down here, it so curved over there.
You ever think that you get put into an alternate universe mid-shot and that's why you missed?
Yes.
Because you
the hole got moved.
The other universe, and then you got swapped.
They just universe swapped the hole.
Fuck.
Let's go real golfing and just accuse the golf course of universe swappage. Oh, here it is. Or no, not that one. Sorry.
Yeah, I think Birdie. I think Birdie.
It is Birdie because then he becomes a birdie and he flies away.
We could definitely have fun with every course in this, but we're not going to. Did you already do 2? Did 2 already get edited?
No.
No? Only the first one?
Yeah.
See, I don't remember how long ago it was.
Here he comes.
I like that he's doing the helicopter, or not helicopter, the plane run.
Like Mario.
Yeah.
Run.
Mario.
I want to see if I can bounce it off the
Did Mario Run get already, like, canned? Like, didn't they already just take the game off?
I think it's still up, but Dr. Mario World is gone, and Meets Homo is gone.
You know what the biggest waste of fucking time was?
It's coming back.
On the green, huh?
Yeah.
That wasn't bad.
Hey, whiffed it, but it was, yeah, a good shot.
The year of Luigi.
That was the stupidest thing.
Listen, I like the idea of being like, let's forget Mario and just have time where Luigi gets to shine. But the way they did it, made me not care about Luigi anymore.
Yeah. Because all the games were shit.
It was like new Luigi U. It's just a reskinned Mario game that's a little bit harder.
Yeah.
I mean, there's Dark Moon. I think that came out during the year of Luigi, and I mean that's fine. People really like Dark Moon, but like,
I don't even want to.
That's like it. What else did he get? I know again reskinned Dr. Mario.
Dr. Luigi. And then Mario Luigi Dream Team because it was inside Luigi for the whole game.
But like that's nothing. Like you know what I mean? That game could come out outside of the year Luigi because it still has fucking Mario in it.
Yeah, and 3D World came out as well.
Could you imagine?
Where you can play it, where they put hidden Luigis in it.
Could you imagine?
And you can play Luigi Bros.
What?
Yeah, it was like the side game in it. It was just a reskin of Mario Bros, but 2 Luigis. It was a total like corporate cash grab.
So when I was thinking this, I thought it was gonna be like, we're getting Luigi content.
What the fuck?
Everywhere. Right? That's how I thought it was gonna go. I thought we were getting like a Mario 64 Galaxy fully styled game starring Luigi. We were gonna get another like Luigi's Mansion. Like we were really gonna get shit with him, but it turns out to be Luigi's Mansion.
We did get shit.
Luigi's Mansion plus reskins of every other Mario game. Like there was almost nothing truly original. I fucking like Luigi. He's the one I play as in Mario Party every fucking time.
Mario sucks.
Bro, what if it was Luigi Party, but instead it was like all of the characters associated with Luigi? Completely new mini games, all that shit, instead of just reskin of Mario. Is Mario that good that they really need to reskin his brother?
He is Green Mario.
That upsets me. I think I missed. No, I'll take that from being in the water. He ran over the water! You see that?
They used to do it in the other games, but in 1 and 2 they didn't have caddies, so your character would run over the water. Just to ensure that I make it on the green, this game pulls some bullfuck.
They didn't have anyone to slaughter or salvage, so they ran over the water. You know what I'm talking about?
Caddy?
Yeah.
And he ran over the water to come to our house.
You know, it's been so long since he's actually done that whole gimmick.
Good.
He kind of retired it. He was like, it's kind of just like a waste. I only did it really because like everyone was doing stuff like it.
Yeah, like a rating system.
But I'm fine with it. You know why? Kentaro Miura fucking copied Fist of the North Star at the beginning of his story. Everyone copies the things they like in the beginning and then they become their own.
JonTron clone.
JonTron clone. He used to be.
Oh, Rush. Led Zeppelin clone.
He even referenced it.
Oh, here we go.
No. Isn't that the pose that Shadow the Hedgehog does when
what
he
did I
gets
get
the
when I did the... Was it an eagle or like a clone?
birdie?
I just got a birdie and he did the par pose.
I don't know.
So I must have gotten like an eagle.
It's you. I don't know, I always get excited when I see people become their own thing, you know what I mean? Even if I like them less for it. Because I've done the shit where it's like, when I started, Elvin the Spaceman, the way I acted on stream, like, you can't tell me I wasn't just copying the people I watched. That wasn't me. The Elvin the Spaceman persona was not me. At all. I mean, neither was Korsh, but dude, you copied the things you like so much that you copied your friends.
In Dynamite Blazer, it was just Peekle.
Yeah. People?
Peekle.
Peekle?
Yeah.
Oh, you're right. Just the angry, fucking loud mouth.
Yelling equals funny.
Douchebag, slutbag, fucking waste of space.
Delete the channel. That was my favorite part when the channel got deleted.
Bro. You know, at first, I was all ready to be all pissy with him when all that shit got deleted. I was like we showed up at his house. We're like, you should have talked to us first. And now I'm like, thank God all that shit is gone.
Yeah.
Cream cheese.
I kind of wish we at least had time to like make a best of it before it got taken down. But then again,
the best of would have probably been really bad.
Yeah.
Like going back to
just like the Dynamite Corner best of. No offense.
Yeah.
I just think I don't know. No offense to you, because I'm sure Max had influence too on that kind of stuff.
He's like, leave
it was
the whole
mostly
thing in.
yelling and then long sequences.
Yeah.
And I was like, I feel like when we were like, I don't know, in Elvin the Spaceman, what is it called? Elvin Swim. I feel like with Elvin Swim, I was like, you have final say. I think this is funny, but if you don't, we won't.
Oh, here we go. No, god damn it. Do the bird flyaway thing.
Smacking the thing. But like I feel like you should have had more charge in that, because I think all those long, drawn-out sequences probably would have gotten left at the cutting room floor. Because the worst part about shit when you're just trying to laugh is like a 10-minute lead up to the joke. You're using all your power shots really early.
Yeah. Because if you time them right, you get to keep them. I just haven't really been timing them.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Since fucking when?
All of them, I think. Unless this one changed it because this game sucks.
I've been acing some and I'm still.
Then this game sucks. They changed it.
Because I've aced 2 of them so far, and I still only have 5, 12, 14, 16, 18. Oh no, I did keep one. Unless I didn't use one when I was supposed to, which is also probably possible. Let's find out. Let's perfect this. Fuck.
Cream cheese.
Green cheese? I mean, I've heard of blue cheese.
It's a Christmas version.
It's a Christmas version. Have you ever heard of like green eggnog?
No.
Because it doesn't exist.
Green eggnog and ham.
Green eggnog and yams. Fucking love those shits. My dad bought it for me when he was in
Iran.
San Diego Comic-Con. Fucking water bug!
Did you become a pirate?
Yark. There are deadly eels in the water. Catch even one of them buggers. Now it's taking me that he's dead.
Don't hunt.
You know who that is, right?
Who?
It's the fisherman from Jack and Dexter.
Oh yeah.
There are deadly eels in the water. Now taking me that back.
Cover your important parts.
Cover your important part.
He hit the ball so hard it's gonna end up in the cocky balls.
Yard.
I wish there were that bloods. This is your last one. Are you really gonna use it here?
Where is it? Does it fall into the world?
I'm going full because you know this game. Oh boy, I'm going in the other bunker. Sand to sand. Listen, I want to be honest with you. Sand to sand.
Oh, you're not getting out of this one.
You know what I'm referring to? When people are like, "Can we talk
Man to
about
man.
this man to man?"
It's
And listen, I wanna let you know about this sand to sand.
We'll need 'em.
What a fucking stupid looking ball. Like we don't get to color our balls in this game.
It's like Easter eggs.
I'm not even talking about the golf balls. Why is that never a character creation option?
Ball color.
Ball color.
You don't see it, but it's just knowing. What's your ball color? What's your zodiac sign? What's your ball color?
Zodiac sign dictates dick size, you know. I hate every stroke you take. I hate it.
Wow, this
With
is
the
gonna
Father,
take-
wind, earth, and fire. Amen.
Can you pray to the elements? Like, is that just a religion?
It's called just being at one with the universe. Dummy thick Chris. Is that what people at work call you? Fuck, you're winning. Wait, are you winning?
Yes.
It says +3 on both of ours. Are we tied?
That's for the South Carolina.
Oh, Illinois knew. I forgot. What is the difference in and scorecard? So it is +3. What is
No, we're tied.
yeah, that's what I just said. But what does 11-10 mean?
You're going backwards with the numbers. That's what it means.
No, 9876553217509.
Senpai 309.
That's what I just said.
You said Senpai 309?
Senpai 309. Bro, Anthony,
Yes.
yesterday when we were at the gym, he was like, here's some motivation. It was an edited anime image of a girl whose ass gets slapped, and she's like, mm. He's like, there you go, there's inspiration to get this nice hole done. And I looked at him and I went, that's Orimo. I know what that is. That's Orimo. He's like, fucking of course you do.
I know when I'm proud.
Everyone wants to fuck the sister.
But I'm fucking a child.
How is the sister fucking show the best in Getty show? What the fuck? And Toradora is Toradora horrible. This is a perfect shot.
It's like when people get scared of the train coming at the camera. Like, imagine a golf ball flying at your head.
It's one of the jokes Connor told. I'm pretty sure he stole it from somewhere. He was
What?
like, I was wondering why the ball was getting bigger and bigger. And then it hit me. That's about the Connor joke face.
I would be surprised if that's a shirt. And like, the first part of the joke is on the front, and then it hit me is on the back. You think Toradora is horrible?
I don't think Toradora is horrible.
I
but,
do.
Chris does.
And Connor
But
does.
after I'm watching it with Connor right now, and my fourth time watching the show, I'm like, there's parts of the show I just don't like very much. And I have reasons, but I'm not gonna go into it. I still like the show. I still think the best arc they have though is the father arc, and it happens really early in the show. So.
The family stuff is more interesting than the
romance.
Yeah, because the
The
romance is just like abusive relationships are okay.
Well, it's not even that. Even though that is like a pretty bad part.
And it's okay to be treated like shit for being a good person.
I mean, my taste, like, fucking step on me. Jarvis said it's like my second favorite anime. Hey, you're allowed to like what you like. I'm not gonna shit on you for having bad taste. I'm kidding. What's your favorite anime? I'm wondering.
If that's your second,
If that's
What
your
could be the
second, I
first?
don't even want to smell your pits.
if the anime had a smell,
Top 10 anime.
what would it End of Evangelion smell like?
Nothing good. Actually, I like End of Evangelion. What am I talking about? It's the movies I don't like.
This
The movies,
movie.
like, Evangelion's
rebuild
movies
movies.
were supposed to, like...
That's like a remake of a game. It's just pointless, and there's no love.
Well, I
It's
can
just
understand
empty.
wanting to make more...
empty.
Because at the end of the anime, I understand wanting to make a more cohesive story. Where is my...
But then they made it less cohesive. They made it more confusing.
Haruhi Suzumiya is my first...
First favorite heart.
Isn't Haruhi Suzumiya the girl from...
Haruhi Suzumiya?
No, she's, I'm pretty sure she's the girl from, what is that love story show I watched that I really liked? The Egg Time. Horimiya. Yeah, isn't it Horimiya?
That's not Haruhi.
But her name is Haruhi. That's where the Suzumiya is where they got the Horimiya. I believe. Or no, her name is Hori. Hori.
That with Mel's mouth wide open. Hori.
Or maybe they called her Hori because that was her last name? I don't know. I remember Suzumiya was someone's last name in that show.
You gotta arc it up for like hit a lot. Arc system works. Let's go.
If we've played their games, we already know our systems doesn't work.
They like padding in their games.
Well, they make fighting games.
With padding.
Well, that's what I mean. Is like their whole story mode Their whole story mode has to be mode.
The whole
Mode.
smorgasbord.
Smorgasbord. You're on your first stroke.
Birds are
Don't it?
chirping.
Hell yeah.
I'm
Sorry.
gonna look this up because
I don't want to hear that tonight. If he says it, can I excuse him?
Haruhi Suzumiya. Oh no, it is a different thing. Oh, this chick. I know this. I'm sure you've seen this before too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know what that is.
Must be the shit.
What is
He like gels his hair.
Horimiya protagonist?
I have a list of 100 questions. Pick a random number.
Oh, I got them fucking confused. His last name is Miyamura and her last name's Hori. So
Sorry.
Horimiya is
Um,
why I got it confused.
Pick between 1 and 100 for Jormus.
85.
What's your question?
You got the universal remote.
You got 85.
I'd rather be 86th.
I would be if I had to watch
Bro,
Door
you
one more
fucking
time.
just destroyed my ass. I don't think I can come back from this.
Mitch versus Lynn death battle. Like not these two, but like Mitch Hawk versus Lynn from Fire Emblem. I mean, Lynn is like a very low tier character, whether it's the actual game or like certain versions in Heroes. She's also a minor. She's also 15.
That was one thing from the best of I wish you didn't fucking include.
What?
Is like, I want to have sex with Knives Chow because I wasn't thinking about the fact that she's a fucking minor.
Oh, I didn't realize.
Yeah, so I think, remember the whole movie, it doesn't, I don't know if it clarifies in the game, but in the movie
Isn't he
she's
like
17.
23? Yeah.
She's 17. They don't clarify in the game, but I'm pretty sure it's the same.
Yeah.
So I was like,
85 favorite Disney side character / comic relief.
Disney side character /
Mike Wazowski. Mike Wazowski is really high up there. Buzz Lightyear sadly became comic relief in Toy Story 4, so he's like my least favorite comic relief side character because he became a side character. Isn't that sad?
I suck.
That's like the saddest thing to happen. Buzz Lightyear delegated a side character. Fuck! Like, I don't know. Anything. Where?
Did I win the first one?
Probably. I'd have to say Mike Wazowski because Monsters Inc. is like one of the best written Pixar movies. Probably the best. Oh, where's it going? Where's it going? Stop, stop.
Was that a thing of the last part?
Yeah.
I'm trying to think Disney side characters. It doesn't have to be
'Cause I love,
comic
like-
relief, by the way. It's just
I guess, yeah.
slash.
Jiminy Cricket is very good, but he's not comic relief because like everyone is kind of comical. I'm not like a big fan of comic relief because I feel like everyone should at least have a little bit of humor in them to all balance each other out. I don't like when it's serious and then there's just one silly character.
I don't like comic relief when that's the purpose of the character. I like
Yeah.
silly characters who are silly characters but have depth.
Especially because people who like value representation, they don't like when black characters are just delegated to comic relief side characters, which is a very real thing.
They shouldn't be.
Yeah. So that's why like Miles Morales is such a big deal and other like actually written characters.
Miles Morales is such a good character, especially when he first came out. He's like Static Shock too, bro. Static Shock,
Yeah.
where it's like I can't remember when it was like, you know, I just want so people were like, I wanted a hero that looked like me. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
That I could relate to, and Static Shock did that. Before,
Well, you get side characters that look like you all the time.
but like it did that well before Miles. Miles
Yeah.
was like years later.
Yeah.
But I'm glad
It was just done in a time where people didn't give a shit yet.
I'm glad it's a thing that's happening more now, though. I think representation in media is important, even though people will probably disagree with
What?
me. That
I think they need to stop representing the golf course with sand.
I think there are silly limits to it. Like people get pissed off about Ariel being black, but what about her story dictates that she has to be a white girl?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Whereas it's like in the Mulan movie, if she wasn't Chinese, it wouldn't make any sense because
Yeah.
that's the whole point of her fucking character is that she's Chinese.
Mhm.
Get an authentic. What game is it?
Crystal
Live a Live?
Key. I can like catch a whiff of a cat fizz. Yeah, Live a Live with like, they all sounded fake, but they all had like Chinese last names. But I'm kind of like, I'm starting to conspiracize. I know that's not a word. Conspire. That they're actually just all American voice actors, and then they gave them fake last names, fake Chinese last names.
I don't think they did that. I think what they are is people who actually don't have.
Where am I? Hang on. You're a bird.
I think it's legitimately just people who are of that descent that don't have the accent, which I
Yeah,
think
like
is,
they're just American
I
born.
think is better, but I have to look.
What
into
the
it.
fuck was that?
I have
Sorry.
to. I'd have to look into
Well, this
it.
is out of the sand, but still. It's
Because
advanced in life.
I could be completely wrong.
Oh,
but
no,
it
there's
just
the
it
whole-
didn't sound authentic. Everything sounded really fake.
Yeah.
If they weren't even doing
It
an
sounded
accent
like
at all.
it sounded like freaking American Dragon Jake Long, like kind of Chinese.
Well, they weren't even Chinese.
No,
Just-
like, exactly. Like it was just like, oh, young grasshopper.
But like, some characters didn't even have an accent though. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like the only guy,
Shifu.
really the only guy that had like the accent was
The master. The Shifu.
the master. Everyone else was like,
I'm American.
yeah. So, but like Connor was like, well, it'd be uneligible.
Uneligible.
Yeah, is that what?
No.
What did he say?
You're wrong, Tristan. I'm the older brother for a reason.
Well, he was like, well, you wouldn't be able to know what he's saying. I'm like, can you understand Tuan?
That's what
like,
the text is for.
Tuan has an authentic Vietnamese accent, and I can understand what the fuck he's saying.
Yeah, I can. But then you go to like Angelina's, and it's like, what the fuck did you just say to me?
They called me cheesecake. Like, I know what they mean, but I was like, damn, I'm white, but I ain't that rich.
Or like B, for example. I can understand her
Perfectly well, because she's from Portugal. She learned English. The guy, if he's
It
speaking,
depends on how well you learn the language.
But again, we could be wrong. He could just have an accent we've never heard before.
Yeah.
It just didn't sound right to me.
Yeah.
That's why I was like,
It's not-
damn.
or, like, I think it was more like the voice direction wasn't very good. Like there was just
Yeah.
like Connor, you said like it's like they're reading off a paper.
It does sound like they're reading off a paper in that. Like
It's
the way
not
they
genuine.
the way they read it, it sounds like
The whole like death scene was butchered. Like he screamed their names in the original, like the translation, but now it's like he has to remain calm. So like he's just like
fucking stupid bastards. I'm just gonna hit on the rock. Why not?
I can't remember the two's names, but he would just say them.
Son of a bitch.
That was an amazing shot, though.
On the fairway. Finger guns. What was I gonna say? There was an example of something where I was like, another one is Starfire.
Mm.
She is a black woman in the CW show, the live action one.
Mhm.
And again, I say, what about her makes her need to look like a white girl?
Yeah, she's
She's
an
a
alien.
fucking.
She also
alien.
wasn't white. She had like orange skin in Teen Titans.
She's a fucking alien. She's not supposed to look like us. But when you get a fucking.
But then I don't know. Like this is a counter argument, but like, isn't it worse to make the black people the aliens?
I mean, if it was a consistent casting choice like that, yes. But I don't think that show follows that. Like, if
Or it would be a very American thing to make like to cast a Mexican person as an alien.
By the way, favorite Disney side character / comic relief. I never answered it. It's Little Mermaid.
Sebastian.
Sebastian. Yeah, I like Sebastian a lot. He's like one of my favorite. Disney
Flounder
characters.
is terrifying looking in the live action.
I've never seen the live action.
I don't want to watch any of them because they just make the animals just straight up animals. They're not even like Disney characters anymore. And the Lion King is just.
I saw
CG.
somebody answer this question by saying Rafiki, and I'd argue if Rafiki's even a character. You know what I mean? Like, he doesn't. He's just like, you are the destined one. Fucking.
Yeah, he's not really in it that much.
He's not in it that much.
Timon and Pumbaa are the comic relief of that movie.
Like Oogie Boogie is fucking.
Yeah, isn't he like only in the movie for a minute?
It's. I think when I looked through it, I'd have to look through my notes because I made a note about it because I thought it was hilarious. He's referenced
What
in the
the-
movie. You hear his voice, you see his shadow, stuff like that. But I think he's really only in the movie for a little more than that one song, and that's it. I think it was like 56 seconds or something like that.
He's in Kingdom Hearts way more.
Yeah. But that's not including shadow him or hearing his voice talk to the kids through the intercom. It's only seeing his physical presence. So every time he's off screen, I stop the counter.
It's like the Oogie Boogie stopwatch.
It may be a little off with the timing just because me being a little... This is you.
Oh.
Just me being a little spacey. You know what I mean?
Mm.
Because you know me. You know I get a little spacey. Here's a question that they also asked on the Kate and Krista thing. What do you think my hidden talent is? I know yours.
What's my head down?
You can visualize things before they even exist.
It's my Kuroko ability.
Well, hear me out. When you hear something, you hear it in your head like it's already done.
Yeah.
When you're making the thing that I'm not gonna say, you were like, I hear it.
Yeah.
I know exactly how it's gonna go. And when I asked you, like, does it sound like it did in your head? You're like, yep.
It mostly works. Sometimes when I make things and like they don't come out to be how I envision them.
I mean, that's less of a lack of not being able to like. It's more of a lack of you physically not being able to live up to what you have in your head.
Mm.
But when you have an idea, like you're more likely than not have your idea where it's like, this is so fucking hard. What am I doing? Where it's like I know exactly what I want to do. Like that I think that's your thing.
Mm.
Whether it's like fucking way too hard again because we're not. Oh no.
Ash Shadow, no.
Love it. What's mine? And if you say my ass, I'll punch you in the face.
That was cool.
It's confirmed here, guys.
The ability
I
to
have-
clean up the dirty work on the channel.
What the fuck does that mean?
Like, I'll unlock the characters, I'll get all the courses. I'll
My own
beat everything.
stubbornness is not a talent.
No one has... I'm so willing to give up on things, and you're just like, I'll do it.
I mean, that's more of a.
I spent
character-
12 hours doing this.
That's more of a character trait than anything.
The hidden talent.
Than it's like it's that I'm adamant and I want things done right. You know what I mean?
Mm.
See, I sat down thinking about mine. Like I could think of Connor's.
Connor's is just picking up everything and doing it.
Well, Connor's is his understanding is his talent. So like he can see things that are super complicated.
Sharky uses
and
attention
get
to
it.
detail. Like he can get out of bounds in any game. Like how quickly can I break this?
I sat down. I was like thinking of mine, and I came up blank. I was like, I don't really do anything. I have a really good work ethic, right? Like I try really hard. I work really hard. I try to make things.
Well, yours has got to be like the quick wit of the jokes, like the rhyme scheme and the.
Well, that just goes. I guess I was gonna say that goes with what I've been doing on the side, but like that is kind of
Connor was saying I had really quick comebacks at his wedding, and like only at his wedding.
You can be.
Yeah, it depends on the day and the mood.
Can a talent be misunderstanding the name of everything?
Can a talent being misunderstood but actually good at video games?
I don't know where I was trying to go with that. That went nowhere near what the fucking, like, the arrow said. Like, not even fucking close.
He doesn't even have real
Suffering
fingers.
succotash.
Sokotoa.
Sokotoa. What is Sokotoa
The
again?
math thing. Where?
Am I seeing double right now? The math thing?
It's sine, cosine, tangent, but I forgot what
Oh.
the OHR. This root beer. Is that root beer empty? What about a tilt beer? Ah, tilt flavored. We both keep doing it.
I'm just gonna.
It's still gonna do it. It's trying to. There's magnets of the same polarity, so it's trying to like go away.
Stop.
Are you thinking it too? Is that why?
A little bit.
You were not thinking.
Well,
you
I
were
was thinking.
knowing.
I was thinking like there was a guy under the ground. He was going.
Yeah. Like, look at all the devices.
You beat me by fucking 5.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, there's one hole I fucked up on. I had like 7 strokes. You had 2. Score's 1-1 now. Why did it sound like oh let me faithful? You know what I'm saying? So good.
That's such a beautiful picture
So good.
for such an ugly game.
So good to want. So... Good job. Press any button to kill your mom. Anyway, we're done. So yeah, we'll be back in like an hour with Earthbound. Jormbus, if you have more questions, get them ready. I'll ask them all. Wait, no. Give us the questions and we'll ask you them. We won't answer them at all. So yeah.